Norwalk's juice of the month for November is carrot and green apple juice. Here are some helpful tips for juicing and storing your carrot and green apple juice. Carrots and apples should be at room temperature. Insert grid number 2 into the grid holder and slide it into the feed tube of your Norwalk juicer. After turning on your Norwalk, insert the first carrot into the feed tube. Use the pusher to push the first carrot halfway through the feed tube. Add the next carrot into the feed tube, gripping it firmly and pushing down. Using the pusher, continue to feed carrots and apples into the feed tube, always allowing at least half of the feed tube to be full before adding more to avoid throwback. Scoop 1 cup of pulp into the center third of a flat cloth. Flat cloths come folded in thirds and should always be stored that way. Fold the cloth into thirds now, keeping the pulp in the center third. Place the folded cloth onto the center of the juice tray. Repeat these steps for the second cloth. Place a 1 to 2 quart container for pouring in front of the juice tray. Always juice with 2 claws and check that the juice tray is centered on the press plate. Turn on your Norwalk and turn the press lever to press your juice. Do not let the tray sit fully pressed for longer than 10 seconds before turning the press lever off and letting the juice tray down. Empty the pulp from the flat claws into the trash and repeat the juicing process until you've used all of the pulp you have made. Juice needs to be stored quickly to stay fresh and prevent oxidation. Pour into small glass jars for storing in the refrigerator, leaving only enough room at the top of the jar for the lid. This ensures there is limited oxygen in the jar and will keep your juice fresh longer. If freezing, leave 3/4 to an inch of room in the top of the jar for expansion. Carrot and apple juice will store in the back of the freezer for 30 to 60 days.